One day, Prophet Abraham, peace be upon him, had a dream where he was instructed to sacrifice his beloved son, Prophet Ishmael, peace be upon him. Prophet Abraham was conflicted, as he was a loving father who did not want to harm his son, but he was also a prophet of God and had to obey his commands. After much thought, Prophet Abraham decided to inform his son about the vision he had seen. He went to Prophet Ishmael and explained the matter to him. The righteous son replied, "O my father, do that which you are commanded." This is where Allah tested the faith and piety of both Prophet Abraham and Prophet Ishmael. When Prophet Abraham was about to sacrifice his son, Allah sent down a ram for them to slaughter instead of Prophet Ishmael. Allah wanted to reward Prophet Abraham for his sincerity and sacrifice for the sake of Allah. Every year, we commemorate this great story through the celebration of Aid Al Adha, where we sacrifice animals to draw closer to Allah. We too are called upon to make sacrifices and offerings for the sake of Allah, whether it is giving up something we love or undertaking what pleases Him. The more difficult the sacrifice is for us, the greater it is in the sight of Allah. Of course, there are many lessons and insights to be gained from the story of Prophet Abraham sacrificing his son Ishmael. 1. Faith and submission to Allah. Prophet Abraham had a high degree of faith and submission to Allah, as he did not hesitate to carry out Allah's command to sacrifice his son despite the difficulty. 2. Sacrifice and offering. Prophet Abraham had to give up the most precious thing he had, which was his son. This teaches us that sacrifice for the sake of Allah requires us to let go of some of what we love. 3. Test and trial. Through this story, Allah tested and proved the strong faith and piety of Prophet Abraham. 4. Patience and steadfastness. Despite the difficulty he faced, Prophet Abraham exhibited patience and steadfastness in obeying Allah's command. 5. Reward and compensation. In the end, Allah saved Prophet Ishmael and rewarded Prophet Abraham for his sincerity and sacrifice. Therefore, this story teaches us that faith and submission to Allah, sacrifice and offering for His sake, and patience in the face of trials are among the greatest lessons we must learn and apply in our lives.